spokesperson urges Cambodians not to underestimate Omicron. Dr. Or Van Dine, Secretary of State and spokesperson of the Ministry of Health, has again urged Cambodians not to underestimate the Omicron variant, as Cambodia records 11 consecutive days of triple-digit case figures. The only dolphin at Anglong Koshutiel dies. The only dolphin in Anglong Koshutiel died today following an injury it sustained when its tail got caught in a fishing net in Pre Rumkil Commune, Boi Osve Senchi District, Stung Treng Province a week ago. Cambodia to be hit by light rain and thunderstorms in coming days. Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology, MORAM, released the weather report and warned that Cambodia may experience light rain and thunderstorms well into next week. ASEAN COVID-19 table, the 16th of February 2022. ASEAN as a whole has reported more than 18.1 million COVID-19 cases. Of this, more than 1.28 million are active cases as of February 16th. Landmark meeting. Cambodia hosts first in-person ASEAN event after pandemic. The ASEAN Foreign Ministers Retreat, AMM Retreat, which sees in-person attendance for the first time in 2 years following the COVID-19 pandemic, begins in a hybrid format today, minus a representative from Myanmar. Another 200 Cambodian migrant workers head to Thailand officially for work. More than 200 Cambodian workers were allowed by the Thai side to work on their territory yesterday. This is the third batch of Cambodian workers to leave Cambodia through the Poipet International Gate as of today. Myanmar junta says won't attend ASEAN summit after regrettable snub. Myanmar's junta on Monday said it would not attend an upcoming ASEAN summit after the bloc's regrettable exclusion of its top diplomat over a lack of progress in diffusing post-coup violence. WWF, Multilateral Partnership on Sustainable Natural Rubber Price Chain essential for growth of green economy. A senior WWF Cambodia official said that rubber production is now a growing industry due to the growing demand for natural rubber both regionally and globally. Cambodian Army and Japanese self-defense forces to strengthen ties. In this meeting, General Yoshida Yoshihide welcomed the arrival of Lieutenant General Hon Manet and the Army delegation in Japan, despite the circumstances of COVID-19, as a special opportunity to discuss the strengthening of bilateral relations and cooperation between the Cambodian Army and the Japanese Army Self-Defense Forces. Japan-Cambodia Kizuna Festival 2022 to take place this weekend. The 11th Japan-Cambodia Kizuna Festival will be held this week, from February 17th to 20th, at the Cambodia-Japan Cooperation Center, CJCC, and the Embassy of Japan in Phnom Penh as well as online, according to the embassy's press release. Cambodia thanks Norway for supporting Cambodia's mine action goals and assistance for the KR Tribunal. Prak Sokhon, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Kingdom of Cambodia, held a video conference with Anniken Huitfeldt, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Norway Monday. DPM SAR Keng continues to urge people to increase the prevention of COVID-19. Permanent Deputy Prime Minister SAR Keng continued to encourage people to increase the prevention of COVID-19 to reduce the spread in the community and improve our health. Cambodia urged to hold polls to reflect people's diverse views. Japanese Foreign Minister Hiroshi Yoshimosa has commended that Cambodia's commune and national elections be held to reflect the diverse views of Cambodian people. CPP urges NEC to move the new election rules forward. In a joint petition, 6 parties said the change in the procedure concerning the form raises the question about transparency and the accuracy of the polls' results. DPP denies being part of planned opposition coalition. The Democracy Power Party, DPP, has distanced itself from the plan to form an opposition coalition to challenge the ruling Cambodian People's Party, CPP, a day after a report of an attempt to merge 6 political parties before the national election next year. Philip Bank Siem Reap branch offers full-service banking. Philip Bank, one of largest branch network banks in Cambodia, has officially announced that its Siem Reap branch now offers full-service banking to the customers. Lactation rooms linked to worker productivity. The Labour Ministry said yesterday that the establishment of nurseries and breastfeeding facilities in factories will increase the productivity of employees. 230-year sentence for American pedophile garners approval. APLE, a non-governmental organization that works to defend the children in Cambodia, lauded the American court for sentencing former university professor Michael J. Pepe, 68, a pedophile, to 210 years in prison for molesting underage girls in Cambodia. Over $43 million for 2022 commune election budget. The National Election Committee, NEC, plans to spend more than $43 million on the June election, compared to more than $52 million in the 2017 commune elections, according to a press release from the NEC yesterday. No change in Phra province poverty rate. Phra provincial administration has reported only a slight decline in the poverty rate despite a steady decrease before the pandemic. Government to discuss Khmer temple replica with Vietnam. The government will discuss the legality and architectural accuracy of the replica of a Khmer ancient temple in Vietnam with their authorities. France to give over $226,000 for Khmer Rouge tribunal work. The French government said it will offer around $226,875 to the UN-backed Khmer Rouge tribunal. Fraud case hearing begins. The trial of a former journalist and real estate company owner who is accused of cheating a land broker out of more than $130,000 began yesterday in the Phnom Penh Municipal Court. Cambodian woman fails in bid to get Malaysian citizenship. Malaysia's Court of Appeal yesterday unanimously decided not to recognize a 35-year-old woman who was born in a refugee camp in the state of Pahang to parents who were Muslim refugees from Cambodia as a Malaysian citizen. Malaysian businessmen hope for roaring business in the Year of the Tiger. The Malaysian Business Chamber, Cambodia, MBCC, on Sunday held a dinner at Naga World 1 to celebrate Chinese New Year. Ukraine crisis. A glimpse of hidden threat in store for Cambodia. Russia has been deploying more than 100,000 troops and military hardware near its borders with Ukraine, in Belarus to the north of Ukraine, in Crimea and in the Black Sea.